Joe Leigh here for Seconds Out with your winner, Daniel Dubois. Blink and you miss it, am I right?
Yeah. Well, another good win and just a start to a whole new chapter in my career.
And what were your thoughts? You know, you told me on Thursday that you struggled in training camp, not because of anything that happened, but because, you know, you've been training for a long time. Was it due to the opponent, you know, you struggled to get motivated?
You know what? I've been preparing for a better fighter, you know, in Eric Pfeiffer. Who knows, actually? I won't say he's a better fighter, but a different fighter, and he was, you know, bringing a good record behind him. So when the change happened, I was already prepared to fight whoever. So luckily, I didn't have long to know about him.
But I guess it's not a problem. You know, you got the cobwebs dusted off in no time. Moving on to obviously Joe JOYCE, everyone's talking about him at the moment. How do you think he would have dealt with tonight? Do you think it would have been sooner or a bit later than you got him out of there?
Who knows? I did it. I went in there and did my job, but you know, me and Joe got to get it on. This is just about getting the ball rolling again.
And how difficult is it training for the same person multiple times and not actually going ahead with the fight? Obviously scheduled for April, then I believe it was July, now October. How difficult has that been for your mentality?
You know, because of the lockdown and everything, we just had to adjust and adapt. And for me, it wasn't a massive change because I'm an athlete, a full-time athlete, and so I'm never really out of shape. So, and they give me the call and give me whoever the next name is, I'll be ready for it.
And do you think the new Peacock gym's going to help with your training camp towards Joe JOYCE?
Of course, it's good to, you know, as I said, a new chapter in my career. Then this has happened and we're moved now, so it's going to be a fresh start.
And obviously Tyson Fury being ringside, how long do you think until you could be facing that calibre of opponent?
I don't think long. I think once I keep winning, and these names will be thrown at me. They won't be able to avoid me, or I'll be right up there. So it's just a matter of time.
And you say these names, anyone in particular that you think by maybe the end of next year after the Joe JOYCE fight you'd like to fight?
You know, throw them all in. I don't care.
Old school, new school, brilliant. Well, obviously, before I let you go, I just want to talk to you about how you think being on BT's exposed your career, because obviously you've had some fantastic fights, headline many cards. How do you think that's boosting your exposure, really, for big fights, including Joe JOYCE fights, but also moving on?
Well, they've got a good fighter in me, and we work well as a team. You know, BT have a great audience, and they're able to, you know, stage these good events and, you know, these good fights, and I'm just glad for the opportunity to perform right on BT Sport and with Frank Warren and behind me, and that's just a massive boost. So, you know, I'm really appreciative of that.
And obviously, talking of big fights, another big fight in the heavyweight division is potentially AJ versus Fury. How do you see that going? It's a difficult one to call.
Yeah, I'll say Fury right now, but only, you know, slightly. I don't. You know, they're both top level fighters, so it will be a even sort of fight. But I think Fury at the moment.
And obviously, Daniel Dubois is Daniel Dubois. But if you could compare yourself to any of the top three, Wilder, Joshua, or Fury, who would it be?
Similar in similarities. I don't know, man.
It's got to be the power of Deontay, surely.
Yeah, probably, innit? It's probably a bit of that wilder stuff. So yeah, the chaos and the madness. So I think I'll have some of that.
And obviously, the Joe JOYCE fight again. Can you predict that and how it's going to go at the moment, or is it too far out to call?
Yeah, it's too far out, but I'm confident of victory. A devastating fashion style, as you just saw there, and even better probably. You know, with Joe being the way he is and the sort of fighter he is.
I think you're going to be able to catch him with, you know, he's a slow mover in the ring, not necessarily slow in what he does, but do you think you'll be able to catch him a bit more often?
Yeah, there's openings, and I'll just be throwing every punch in the book.
Brilliant. We'll leave it at that. Appreciate you for your time, man.